Hi boys and girls, this is Miss Jacob and we are going to work on our handwriting lesson today. Our handwriting lesson new letter for today is going to be writing the letter V. V, volcano. Just like when you're looking at your alphabet chart and you go to V, volcano. That's right. Volcano starts with the letter V, and writing the letter V, boys and girls, is so easy. For the capital letter V, before we start writing our letter, we have to make sure that we're holding our pencils correctly. So, if the pointy part is facing you, you're going to get your pinchers and you're going to pinch, and you're going to pick it up, pinch it up, and you'll push back and then you're ready to write. Okay? And you want to make sure you have this web space open. Don't forget. Okay. So, in writing the letter V, the capital letter V, what we're going to do is start at the top, slant down, slant up. Isn't that easy? Slant down, slant up. Super simple. Can you make a V with your arms like this? V for victory. All right. Slant down, slant up. Slant down, slant up. Boys and girls, can you try it? Get your pencils and your paper. Make sure you're practicing with me, okay? Slant down, slant up. Slant down, slant up. What letter are we practicing? Do you remember? We're practicing the letter V. V, volcano. Slant down, slant up. Slant down, slant up. Slant down, slant up. Okay, what I would like for you to do is practice slant down, slant up, making your capital letter V 5 more times, okay? And while you're practicing, I am going to change my marker out because I'm going to change my color for practicing the lowercase v. Boys and girls, also something to think about is when you're practicing writing your letters, you can always do rainbow writing. And that is like where you can use your crayons. It's really fun, or markers, but crayons work better with rainbow writing or colored pencils. And you can use different colors and keep practicing going over the same one, but with different colors. So you're making it like a rainbow. That's just another fun way to practice your handwriting, writing your name, or practicing different letters. All right, for practicing our lowercase letter, I am going to get orange. And I want to make sure you can see it. So, in practicing the lowercase, you want to make sure that you're starting at the midline. Well, you don't have that in your composition book. But if you had writing paper, I'm just going to do like this. If you had writing paper and you would see it like this, where you have the little dots in the middle and the two like this, the two straight lines, solid lines, you would start at the mid line and you slant down, slant up, slant down, slant up, which is very different than the capital V. You would start at the top, slant down, slant up. But for the lowercase v, if you had handwriting paper, I'm not sure which type of paper you guys are working with. You might have different types. I'm not sure. But the handwriting paper, you're going to start in the middle and pull down, slant up, slant down, slant up. Same thing with the paper. Like if you have a composition paper, and I don't know if you all can see that there are lines on my paper here, just like if you had in your composition notebook. And for example, there's a line here and a line here, and I'm just kind of filling those in so you can see them better. And on those, I would still do just a smaller version of the capital letter. So I would slant down, slant up, slant down, slant up, slant down, slant up. I think it's easier to see the lowercase letters. I'm going to scoot this a little closer. I feel like when I'm looking here, you might not be able to see as well. So when you have the handwriting paper, it does make it easier to tell the difference between lowercase and uppercase. So here are your dotted lines. You're going to slant down, slant up, slant down, slant up. Okay? So you can create your own like special handwriting paper if you want. If your family would like to do that, you can. Or you can just practice with your composition notebooks. It's fine. Slant down, slant up, slant down, slant up. So we have our uppercase letter V's and our lowercase letter V's. And boys and girls, it's really important as you're practicing writing your letters, I want you to think about the sound that it makes, because sometimes we forget the sound that it makes. This one's a fun one because I always think of like cars going vroom, vroom, or the volcano. So when you say it, it kind of tickles your lip a little bit, right? So always think about the sound that it makes. And remember, for our capital V, slant down, slant up. For our lowercase v, it would look like this. So it's going to be the same but smaller. Slant down, slant up. Slant down, slant up. Slant down, slant up. You all have done such a good job. I want you to keep practicing, and I hope you have a fabulous day, and give your brains a kiss for all the hard work that you've done. Good work. See you later, guys.